Hey there, welcome to Buy Me an Update, episode 39, recording on this Monday, August 18th, 2025. It's about 1:03 p.m., 1:03 on this happy Monday. Already, the end of the summer is upon us. Today's title and topic, Hello Websites. The show summary, the web server and certificates and other stuff are up, or nearly so. Now the real fun begins. More ways to find the audio programs. Yay. Almost on schedule even. The links for today's episode are in the episode description. My other coffee site, ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/Dan Hugo, where you'll find the Coffee Solo audio program without a schedule. ko-fi.com/Dan Hugo/posts. The Spotify for Creators profile links are also all there. I won't go into them here, including this episode and this audio program and Coffee Solo appearing on Spotify and on YouTube sometimes. What did we talk about last week? Let's Innovate for Vegas was about the next attempt during this new school year, which just began, to intersect with what we are trying to accomplish in the ways of civic volunteerism and community elevation over at the Innovate for Vegas Foundation. Quaggling Sand was a walk down memory lane past the VAX, and actually two VAXs, but the VAX that we used in college, the beginnings of access to the internet and the future. FFS Talk was the beginning of looking at ideological platforms, which began as social networking and social media, but they have gone a bit overboard, perhaps, a bit. Cafe Genius Impresarios was a reality check, literally, concerning the job market in the near term and the state of affairs now and into the medium term here in the Greater Vegas entrepreneurial innovation ecosystem. Good times. News and announcements upcoming. As I mentioned in the brief summary today, the sites are enabled for all of my audio programs. That is, there are web servers running on my co-host, my virtual private server, I guess you could say. The technical stuff is done to get going now. So now, this week I can get creative, which is always the hard part for me. At least Innovate for Vegas already has a site that you can find the audio programs there. You can find one of them anyway, and links to the various places to find the rest. And that's at innovateforvegas.org. The rest will follow. I'll probably make announcements during each respective episode through the week as things get deployed for each site. And of course, everything's always a work in progress. This summer heat is not quite done with us here in Vegas. Unfortunately, we have an excessive heat warning in effect until, I don't even know, who knows? I think till Friday, at least until the weekend, maybe. I don't know. And I'm recording this on Monday, so it's going to be a long week. A great time to stay inside and work on some websites. Hey, it's a coincidence, perhaps. All audio programs are appearing on YouTube via the Spotify RSS feed. That's the good news. I have noticed that they sometimes switch from public to private on their own. That's not so good. So to speak, on their own. I don't know what's happening, and I have no idea why that is. I have found others mentioning this in discussion forums out on the internets, so I'm not alone. Call it growing pains from my end, and I'll deal with it. But thanks for listening. And that is your Buy Me an Update for this Monday, August 18th, 2025. Thanks for checking out the rest of the audio programs. And remember, there's more coming. Take it easy and have a great week, no matter when you're listening to this. Bye-bye.